You are not an average person. And yet, like most people, you live an average life. Why? Here's the brutal truth. I get it. We all want extraordinary lives, but we're also terrified of the journey, so we stay stuck. This video will take no more than 9 minutes. I want to give you something of value up front. If you don't like the message, you can leave right now. But if you do care about becoming your best self, then listen up. Here are 5 reasons why you're not living up to your potential. Number 1, comfort zone. Let's start with the obvious. Growth is uncomfortable by design. If you're not growing, you're dying. Your cells are literally dying. It's just that you're unaware of it because you're comfortable. That's why I say it. The best version of you lives outside your comfort zone. But here's the harsh reality. You can choose to be miserable in your comfort zone, or you can choose to be happy outside of it. It's entirely up to you. Number 2, herd mentality. Next is the herd mentality. More than 95% of people copy other people's lives without ever questioning it. They go to school. They get good grades so they can get into a good university. After that, they get a safe job. They buy a house, a reliable car, and then they look for a partner who ticks all the boxes. Then they have kids. They put them in extracurricular activities, and the cycle continues. Now, there's nothing wrong with any of those things individually. But the problem occurs when you do it without questioning it. When you follow the herd, you give up your power. High performers don't follow the herd. They think independently. They question everything. They challenge convention. And they're willing to stand alone based on their convictions. Don't be a sheep. Be a wolf. Okay? Wolves don't follow sheep. Number 3, lack of belief. You don't act consistently with what you want. You act according to what you believe is possible. For example, let's say you want to become a millionaire, but you don't think that it's possible for you. You're not going to take action as if it were possible. In other words, your behavior will match your beliefs. So this is why most people never even try. But even if you do try, if you don't believe it's possible for you, you won't see results. You'll give up too soon. You'll give up when the going gets tough. But here's the biggest problem. Most people try to shift their behaviors first, like working out, eating better, reading more. But none of those work unless you shift your identity first. That's why I say you need to ask yourself, who do I need to become in order to get what I want? Number 4, settling. How many people do you know who could have won, but instead they chose to settle? The truth is, most people don't lose. They simply stop trying. Too many people settle not because they can't win, but because they've stopped trying. Ask yourself, when did I stop trying? What happened to the ambitious, determined kid that I once was? Reignite that fire. Stop shrinking to fit someone else's comfort. And number 5, passive living. Finally, most people drift through life on autopilot. They go where the current takes them. Instead, high performers design their lives intentionally. They set clear goals and they work backward from there. So ask yourself, what does success look like? What does it feel like? What would it mean for you? And then you need to reverse engineer it. What actions do I need to take today to make that happen tomorrow? Look, average is a choice. So is excellence. No one forces you to stay stuck. Not your parents, not your friends, not society. You choose to stay stuck. And the reason you feel so powerless is that you are not doing what you need to do to break free. You're not acting in alignment with your ideal identity. So decide who you want to be. Then act every day in alignment with that person. That's how you'll escape the pack. You want to know what to do next? I've got 3 videos that will show you exactly what you need to do to make real lasting change in your life.